Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Dyson Sphere program playthrough. So today we are going to be working on some oil, and one thing I want to start out with is actually revamping our power build, because I kind of forgot we can just make energetic graphite out of coal. And it's worth a lot more fuel value, and it will allow me to put more generators on a single line. So all of that's very good. Which way's north? Is there not a compass? There needs to be a compass mod. Okay, that way's north. So my generators point north. So what I want to do is actually revamp this just a little bit. I did some hardcore math just now on the stream and discovered that, yeah, as Dave is saying, save you the math. So essentially, it's worth it to proliferate the coal that's going into the proliferator maker, goop maker, and it's also worth it to proliferate the coal going into making the energetic graphite. Even when you count the fact that you're spending coal, which has fuel value, which would end up being worth more fuel value when you make it into graphite, it boosts the total energy gain by about 50%, which doesn't sound like much, but it will add up over time. But the total energy gain from graphite in the first place isn't huge, so honestly, given the scale that my base is at, this probably isn't worth it, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So what we need is the ability to spray 12 items per second, which I think actually, yeah, this makes... It's a fast recipe, so this will be fine. So then we just need up to 1 coal. Yeah, that's 1.25 coal a second. That should be plenty. Oh wait, I can use the fast boys now. Can you not just upgrade? U for upgrade. There we go. Okay. So then we can just do that. I should probably make one more miner just to be comfortable here, but it's not going to matter a ton. There. Okay, so... Oh, I need to turn off my preview. There we go. So that'll be plenty of proliferation. And then we're going to need to proliferate all the coal, which means I need proliferators. Oh, shoot. I guess we need space for proliferation. So I can put one there. Okay, so we need to proliferate the coal that goes into the proliferator, and then we'll proliferate coal that goes into the energetic graphite. So we've got who knows how many of these to make the graphite. Oh, shoot. You make graphite in the smelter. Dave, all the calculations I did. No. Okay, actually, I think they're all the same. Because the production speed on the smelter is 1 instead of 3/4, and the power is an extra third, just like the speed is an extra third. So I think the actual power per work unit is exactly the same. So I think all my calculations still hold. Thank goodness. Gosh, I was about to cry. Okay, so we've got these arc smelters, and we want to handle... Let's see. So it takes 2 seconds to make 1 graphite. Basically 1 second per input coal. So if I want to handle 12 coal, I need 12 smelters? Yes. That is correct. This is probably not worth it, let's be honest. just for this small gain. I could literally just double the size of the. I could make a whole nother power plant with the time I'm putting into this, but it's fun. So we'll allow it. Maybe I'll just do 6. That's 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So then this belt needs to go over past all these. We're gonna have room for another belt. We do need to proliferate these. Maybe I'll leave room for proliferation here. Oh yeah, and I don't think I actually calculated, Dave, if you the proliferation gain from proliferating the graphite itself. I was only calculating getting more graphite in the first place, so I don't have the window open anymore. Is that still worth it, though? Oh, yeah, because it's not increasing power consumption, just the extra power. So I think that'll make it even more worth it at the end of the day. Because an extra, even if it's only an extra 10%, that's an energy gain of 670 kilojoules, and we calculated the power cost final per proliferation spray was something like 300 kilojoules, so now these are actually going to be kind of annoying. Okay. Oh, I need one more. Okay, so there's the coal consumption, and then probably best if this comes this way. And then this one can go up and over. What the heck? Sometimes the building can be a little wonky with the up thing. Like, it'll still sometimes snap to that belt instead of building up over it like that, which is what I want. Let me go down and around. Okay. Alright, and then we need output. I am just using the tier 1 because these are pretty slow. Don't need tier 2. Yeah, I haven't done all the spraying yet, Dave. Don't worry, I will. I was hoping to do it right here, actually, but now I might be out of space. Maybe if I move this back, I can... Dave, I can completely understand how you thought I forgot. I forget all kinds of things. All the time. But not this one. I remembered for once. Okay, so we'll spray the coal here. This guy... be the proliferator belt. We're gonna need... Maybe I'll just separately go up to this one. And then this will be a separate belt. We're work its way over here. And those can do 3 items a second. I think that's enough. The proliferating's cool. It's just a lot more work than factorial modules. To be fair, it's a lot more benefit than factorial modules, but having to actually set up a conveyor line is a significantly increased cost compared to just putting modules in the buildings. Oh, I need a couple more of these. But we'll make a bunch more. And then I'll have to work the belt over. You know, it's funny you say that, Dave, because every time I hear the word proliferate, I just think about my horrors fighting against other players' Atrax's commander decks. I also am out of freaking belts, dang it. Can I just make some more? I can. We'll just make some more belts. Two of these. Like there. What the heck? Apparently you can stack proliferators, I just learned. I was today years old when I learned you can stack proliferators. Well, I guess proliferators can just be built on any belt at any height, regardless of what it is. So that would make sense. Alright, and then we go through here. And this is going to just take a minute to kind of get itself all backed up, I think. But I'm pretty sure 90 a minute will be enough to proliferate everything, right? I guess not if we're using 12 coal a second to make... Well, we'll see. It looks like those have built up fully, so... And it's not looping back on itself first, which is... I wish I could make you the priority, but it seems like these are the priority. So... Yeah, can I steal some? Actually, I have some, right? Yeah. Can I put this in here manually? I can. Oh, you just click and hold. That's cool. That makes it feel like a liquid. I like the way they did that. To click and hold to like dump it out. So now with these being proliferated, I'll get more. See, it's 101.3 per minute. We'll see if one assembler is enough. I thought it would be, but maybe it's not. Yeah, you know what? Let's not wonder, and let's just set it up. Let's just set it up. Okay. Okay, there we go. So these are all making extra products. It copied the site sorter. Oh, that's hilarious. And it even connected to the other building. I doubt that would ever do anything, but it's kind of funny. Alright, now we're backing up. And now, what do we get for the proliferation on... Does it tell me? Okay, so I assume... We're gonna math that, but I assume it's an extra 12.5% power. 2.43 divided by 2.16 is, yeah, exactly 12.5%. Even without any, so there's not even any rounding there. It's just perfect. Okay, so there you go. So we end up with, and that's actually super handy right there. That's probably the most important one, because it makes each generator provide more power. And that's really valuable. And I also just now realized I could have done one belt for the... whatchamacallit? Graphite. Because it's twice as dense as the coal in terms of items. Although, because of productivity, that's not quite... I get slightly more than half as much. But we will be able to add more generators onto here once we start running out of power. Alright, well that was a nice detour, 15 minutes of the video into just getting more power that we didn't even need yet, but that's fine. Fly back to the main base here. And now I want to work on oil, so I need to actually remember where oil is. So it looks like there's 2 crude oil seeps here. Oh, there's 3. So this is probably a good place for it. 2.6, 2.63 per second. There's 1 up here. A couple up here. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for it. Because there's 3 and we can connect them all up. So then we want to make some oil extractors. I've run out of what? Stone brick. Now the other thing I have absolutely no idea about being Dyson Sphere program is like what the heck, what am I trying to say? When the heck, how the heck, who the heck, how do I get logistic spots? Because I would absolutely love to have logistic spots, but I don't. And I have no idea when you get them, or how you get them, or if you get them. So that's a question old Krydax has. And what I don't need, actually, is these guys. I'm just going to use the new ones are not very expensive. Because they're essentially the same cost, actually, just with half of a motor thrown in. So, not very expensive. Not something I need to be worrying about the expense, at least. Grab some more magnets. Just kind of re-upping all of my crafting items here. Still plenty of copper. Iron, probably 4. Okay, and then stone, delete, titanium, delete. We're also going to delete our coal. And I need... yeah, what the heck. I was going to go back over there to grab some graphite, but I think I'll just make some here. Oh, wrong building. You said, I think you get something similar later, but I haven't played that far. Okay. So, all that to say, you've played farther than me and still haven't gotten them, so it's not like I'm going to get them super soon. Too close. How is that too close? That does not look too close at all. I really don't understand why sometimes things are too close. Because then this is too far. It's not giving me the 3 a second. It's very strange. In any case, the graphite is going to be way better for my fuel. Because not only does it provide more megajoule per item, but it also has plus 50% fuel chamber generation. So, which apparently we ran out of fuel, so this is good. I did that. I'll need to come back there in a minute. Okay, so oil. Were we... oh, we were just kind of grabbing some of everything, right? Did I get more stone brick? I did. Okay. I could stand to grab some more silicon too. So oil extractor, I need 3. Oil refinery. Definitely gonna need some of those. I don't know. Start with 8. Storage tanks for liquids. We'll grab some of those. I'm out of steel. Go grab some steel. Okay. Oh, I should grab some foundation too. That'd be handy. Gonna use up all our power flying around. And we'll re-up on silicon. Oh, yeah, foundation. Okay. Do 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 do. Alright, so oil seep, here we are. Throw down, not an oil refinery. This is gonna be a gathering. Oil extractor. There's also a water pump, I assume we'll need those at some point. But yeah, let's get these built. This is also not a terrible place for some more wind power. But wind feels pretty bad now, 300 each compared to my 2.4 each. So Dave, good question. Last time I played, I did get some of the basics of oil going, but that was it. So I'm almost caught up to the furthest I've ever been. Have after 18 hours of continuous mining. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there is a depletion rate on oil. Sort of similar to Factorio, it seems. And go up, over. Just go that way. You join in. And then I do need my orange goop down here. There's some coal over here I could just make a new set of orange goop. You know, I should have a blueprint for orange goop is what I should do. Also, which way's north? Okay, I'm north. Hey, B. Jonas, welcome on in. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh no, I need energy. Crap. Oh yeah, the little construction bots take energy. I was like, how am I still losing energy? Okay, we need some more energy. Are these? These aren't energy, are they? No. Okay. There's a few more. Should last me a minute. 100 times 6.75, 675 megajoules plus 50 more percent. That's like a gigajoule almost. Should last a second. But yeah, what I want to do is set up a little bit of a wireless tower. Oh, I completely forgot about those. I should just be using that. That's a good idea. I forgot these existed. Oh, also apparently I'm out of these. So, build 30 more. So yeah, I can just charge myself by doing that.
You built a wireless power tower, which is suitable with long-distance power transmission caused by its longer connection distance. What's exciting is that it can also charge mecha by using electricity from the grid.
Oh, it also has a longer connection distance. So if I'm building a power grid, long part, bad English, Yeah, B. Jonas, I'm pretty new. I played like 3 hours a while back. I got to like the oil basics, and then that was all I played, so I'm basically caught up, and that was a year ago that I did that, so it's been a while. Let's fill that in. And I need... So what I'd like is 6. I'd like a full belt. Yeah, oil in 3 hours. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like, oil's a lot faster in this game than it is in Factorio. But there's a lot more to the late game. Not necessarily compared to... Well, actually, yeah, I'd say there's a lot more to Dyson Sphere Program than Vanilla Factorio. Just in terms of total things you do, it's definitely more. I'd say Dyson Sphere Program is a bit more like a mixture of Vanilla Factorio and space exploration. Because you have to settle multiple planets, you gotta do all sorts of stuff. Okay, so these are gonna get, that's 4 per second right there. Yeah, this is definitely 1 full belt's worth. So then we connect that, we connect this. We need space for proliferating all of the coal. Now you can't proliferate the goop, the proliferation goop, can you? Surely not. So then this is going to have a splitter. That's not the splitter I want. I want that one. And then this will go back to here and over. I doubt you can proliferate proliferation goop. Surely that's not possible, right? You're right, it'll say on the tooltip. Wait, what? No way. Okay, it says proliferator points are only valid after being sent into the facility's raw materials. So I don't think, because it's not a raw material, I don't think that would do anything. That would be very silly if that worked, I would say. Alright. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need more assemblers, because each one of these only makes... Well, technically not even 2 per second, so we need 3 assemblers here. Gosh dang it. I was thinking that in my head before I set this up, and then I forgot to actually do it that way. Okay, so 3 assemblers. We'll deal with that conveyor in a second. Technically it's 4 assemblers, but for now I think 3 is fine. I'm sure I'll get better assemblers by the time I'm gonna need 6 goop a second from this line. Okay, so then we connect. Okay, and this is where we put the sorter. Alright, and then we'll want to save this blueprint. I think I can also move this forward a little bit, so let's move this inserter. I'm gonna call it an inserter, and you can't stop me. At me in the DMs. I can't get the word inserter out of my brain. Oh, we can also turn this sideways so it fits better. So we'll do that. I assume that still works. It's bidirectional. Yeah, so then that's a little tighter. Although it'll stick out less if I face it the other... Yeah, actually, you can go one better. Just do that, right? Oh, unfortunately that collides with the sorter. And I can't, like, move the sorter around the edge, can I? No. Okay. Alright, fine. That's the best we can do. That's actually one square better in terms of distance that it has to have behind it. So we'll just do that. Okay, so this is definitely a blueprint that I want, because this will probably be a pretty common setup I need in places. So Control C, copy all of this, and save blueprint. Blueprint save path. Basic proliferation. Thumbnail text. Why would that not... This is a lot of work to make blueprint here. Wow, there's a lot of icons you can use. Where's my orange goop? There it is. Save blueprint. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, how do I get out of this? Right click. There we go. Alright, so we want to proliferate the oil, is the basic idea of why I did all this. Now here's the other question. When I'm just building random frickin' conveyors, should I make them higher or lower, or should I... I'm trying to think if it matters. I feel like I should default to like some Z level that's higher up. Maybe 3? Default of 3? When I'm going long distances across the planet? That seems reasonable. You know, if you build smarter, not harder, then you can get things done faster. If you go right next to the items and you kind of stay right in line with where the bots are trying to build. Perfect. Okay, trees, go away. Perfect. Okay, so we want to proliferate this oil before it does anything. So we'll set that up here. I feel like that should be able to be built there. We can make this a little better. A little tighter at least. Okay, so spray coater goes there. That has just enough room. Perfect. Okay, so oil's good and proliferated. So now we need some oil refineries. This area can be for oil refining. You found a DSP calculator online. Yeah, I figured they existed. I just didn't really want to go searching for them. But yeah, we'll have to start using that since there's no in-game hell mod. Okay, that's an oil refinery. Probably want like, I don't know. Start with 3.
This facility will produce multiple products. To divide them, you need to set a filter on the sorter.
Oh,
you can use
multiple
tab
products.
or the arrow keys on the right side of the keyboard to quickly set the filter when building the sorter.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, B Jonas, that's probably like I'll only use a calculator if I'm like really wanting the math of something, which like I did for the whole proliferation energetic graphite thing. If you go rewatch the VOD on Twitch, you'll see my pain. I spent 30 minutes trying to figure out, is it even worth it? So that was more of just a math curiosity than like trying to get perfect ratios on production lines and stuff. Because I'm very much the type of player, as you know, where I'm like, you know what? It works. That's good enough. I do like good ratios once in a while, but especially when I'm just playing through a game, I just like it to work. Okay, so we've got 3 oil refiners making hydrogen, which is also a fuel. Holy cow. Look at that. That's even better fuel than the energetic graphite. And then refined oil. It's so weird. I'm not used to not having liquids. Between Satisfactory and Factorio, like I can just put these in my inventory. It's so crazy. And what about crude oil? I can even put crude oil in my fuel. Wow. Put that in your pour and burn it. So what the heck am I doing with all this stuff? I literally have no idea. Chemical plants, that's what. Need some of those. Start with 8, then I need more stone. And I'll grab some more of this. So we can keep our fuel chamber going. Alt. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 belts now. Coming out. And which one is more... What's the recipe again? Okay, it makes 2. So we want the closer one to be the refined oil. Oh, that's so cool. You can hit tab while you're building it to set the filter. Bikes and cars and trains? That sounds awesome. Okay. There we go. Now, one thing I don't love, and I'm sure it's probably partially for performance reasons, but the boxes sometimes look really too basic. Like, why is the refined oil box not even have an icon on it? Because that looks really similar to the proliferation stuff. It's just a slightly darker orange. That can be a little confusing. Speaking of proliferation, that's why we have these belts nice and straight here, is so we can proliferate this stuff. I assume I can build right there. Give me some more, please. Oh, you're talking about Factorio mods. Yes. Most Factorio mods don't let you use batteries as fuel. I think Nullius was the only one I've seen where that was the case. I guess Pyanodons has the, like, certain special types of batteries, too. Haven't gotten super deep into that, but I know they exist. Okay, so you go around to there. Perfect. Oh, okay, I haven't done Industrial Revolution. Maybe I will at some point. I got a decent amount of the way in, and I just got really tired of what most people complain about, which is the, whatchamacallit, just like redoing the same parts over and over and over again for every single metal. But, okay, so we've got these things. Now I need my chemical plants. Oh yeah, and you can't stream IR. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll probably never play it then. It's such a weird, yeah, one of the weirdest dramas in the Factorial world. What am I doing? Production, chemical plant. Okay, so I don't really know what the heck we're gonna do with this. I think there's two different things we can make right now, which will catapult base development into a new era. Chemical plants can change the structure of matter and synthesize more advanced industrial plants. Okay, so right now we can get sulfuric acid. Wow, that's a complicated recipe. We need water, oil, and stone. So that's pretty complicated. I'm sure I'll need it though. And then energetic graphite and refined oil gets me plastic. Also, what's the red cube recipe? Hydrogen. Okay. So we need to start making that. And it looks like, at least for now, that's the only... You know, it's interesting, not every item shows up here. Like, there's no hydrogen icon where I can see what... Oh, no, I have to do that and highlight it. So hydrogen... Wait, no, that's how we get it as an output. Yeah, I'd really like to click on hydrogen so I can see what outputs it has. But I can't, which is very interesting. Well, at least for now, it's the only thing I can use it for, I believe. So we need a lot of energetic graphite, is what I'm learning. And I don't need sulfuric acid yet, so we'll just set these to plastic. And what's the rate of these? 1x production speed. And this recipe I'm using... Oh. Wait a second. Where's that recipe made? Because there's another recipe that multiplies hydrogen, essentially. It uses 2 hydrogen and a refined oil to make 3 hydrogen and a graphite. So that plus some, whatchamacallit, priorities are going to allow me to... Oh, I have to research. So I can't do that recipe yet, even though it's showing up there. Is that what you're telling me? It's probably done in a chemical plant. Okay, well, we'll ignore that for now. We do need a belt of graphite. So we'll go back over here to our little coal mine. There's a ton of coal over here, which is very nice. And stone, so we are going to make sulfuric acid pretty easily, too. Without too much effort. I'm just not even going to mess with 2 separate coal lines here. Build some more miners. And then we're gonna need 6 smelters here, which I don't have. I should probably automate smelters. And we're gonna want to proliferate this. Oh no, are we gonna have a weird circle thing? This is a border. Hopefully this works out okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. keep doing this. I should just make one and then copy it. That'll be so much easier on my life. And then we need goop. Oh, also, can I set a priority? Left click to prioritize output on this port. And then you can also filter it. But we don't need to filter it. We just... Or do I have to filter it? No, that still works. Yeah, Dave, go ahead. You know I don't mind at least low-level backseating. I tend to appreciate it. If it was like a puzzle game, that would be a different story. But this kind of game, I don't mind. Alright, so I'll attach that. This song always reminds me of Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. It's just got those vibes. Don't overbuild this. You get the graphite. The hydrogen dupe recipe, you get the graphite for free from it. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's true. But I'm sure we'll use the graphite for something else later, right? As he proceeds to overbuild it. I mean, we already got it all ready to be overbuilt, to be fair. Yeah, I feel like we're probably going to get a ton of stuff in red science that's going to make half of what we did useless. How's fuel looking? Okay. We can throw in the rest of our random crap that can be burned. Alright, I mean, we'll use that graphite for something eventually, but yeah, as soon as we get the other recipe, I guess we're not even going to need this, so we'll have to... We can always divert it into a big power plant. Even though energetic graphite's not our best power. Fly, my little monkeys. Okay, so power needs to be down here, and then we need fuel, or sorry, refined oil is what that's called. Also, am I still building north to south, which is exactly the opposite of what we should be doing? Yep, sure am. And then graphite. Okay. And what's the recipe again? It's one... No. This. Yeah, 2 to 1. Okay. Hey, Ayush999G. What a name. Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Yeah, the normal voice sounds weird. I totally get that. I've watched a lot of Factorio YouTube as well at 2 times speed, and you get so used to a person's voice at double speed, and then you're like, wait a second, that's not actually what they sound like. It's pretty funny, actually. It sounds so slow and deep, and you're like, what is this? That's not your voice. Okay, so we've got that running. So now we've got plastic. Why am I even doing plastic? What the heck? I'm doing red cubes. That's what I'm intending to do. I need some of these. We'll call it 6. I have no idea how many I need making red cubes. Okay. I don't want to get into the way of all this, so maybe I'll build them over here, and we can always expand up and to the left if I need to. I don't know. Oh, I can only build 3. Okay, so this is 2 of each of graphite and hydrogen. Okay, so then the hydrogen will have to go up and over here. And then the graphite, we need a splitter. I wish splitters were like satisfactory where you could just build them on top of a belt. That would be helpful. So we want this one. And then we'll just get these connected. Yeah, they should probably change that, to be honest. Because I think splitters are something you need often enough that making them annoying to build is gonna make a lot of people frustrated. For sure. I mean, I guess, you know, the more you play the game, the more you get used to the, like, splitter frustration, but it's not exactly something players should have to deal with. Now, I assume red cubes and blue cubes have to be brought to the same place, so I'm going to need a very long conveyor belt for this. And I'm actually out of conveyor belts. Hey, you produced your first energy matrix. Oh, you can spray science. Ah, I need to start doing that. Huzzah! Now, what's the speed on this? 6 seconds each, and a matrix is 1. So if I want 1 science per second, which, let's be honest, that's the gold standard that at least I think about. So I really should fix this because I'm a dork. I don't know why I built it that way. And we can just do this. And then produce. Although that's not actually gonna work. We're gonna need 12 per second. No, 2 per second. Never mind. But for each stack, I'm gonna need 1 per second of each item. So does this handle 1 per second? It does. Okay. Cool, cool. Alright, so there's red cubes. This is stopped up because of the oil thing. I'll have to probably put storage on the oil for a minute before I can get the recycling recipe. And then we'll get this belt going all the way, or maybe I should bring blue science over here. I have more room over here. That's maybe a better idea. Kind of expand our island a bit. I need to spray it though. Maybe I should. Excuse me. Spray this here. Weird. That's going like 2 squares at once. And then orange doodads. Yeah, splitters are annoying, I've officially determined. very, very annoying. And there's not even an option. So now that proliferation's a big thing, there's not even an option where you can split on level 2. Where you have it come in on level 2 and 2 level 2s go out, which is where a lot of proliferation is happening. If you're proliferating ground-based. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the whole splitter thing. So, I mean, I guess, at least for this, the easiest way to do it, and that's maybe not even necessary anymore, is just going to be to make a splitter. There will probably be some mods for it. Where we come in on the top, go out on the top. And then go out on the bottom, but immediately go back up. Okay. Alright, so that'll get the red science, and then I'll bring the blue science over here. Now, blue science is 3 seconds, so that is still 1 per second. Okay. And, these can all handle 1 per second. Okay. There's a mod which lets you place splitters over belts. Oh, that's pretty big. Yeah, that's pretty dang handy. I might have to get that as well. Okay, build this. We'll just go all the way over there. And then we can research our first red science, and I think we'll be calling it a YouTube video after that, and then take a little short break on the stream, and then come back and see how far we can get into red science in the next portion. Blueprint tweaks. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of good mods out there. Okay, come in. I guess we'll just go over the stone. I don't know. We're running out of soil pile, actually. Yeah, I need to go take down some hills again. Yeah, the non-collision ignoring thing is annoying. It makes it really tricky, especially because of the spherical planet stuff. Sometimes things aren't going to fit in the same place the right way. And you're like, well, everything fits except that one building. And that's fine. I'd rather just build it anyway. So yeah, that makes sense. For that to be a complaint that you have, I'm sure it will be a complaint that I have as well. Huzzah! Okay, so we got that set up, and I'm probably going to need... I'm going to build my science over here. Oh, I need more soil pile, though. Crap. Okay, soil pile hunting. 3,000. Here's some good soil pile. Ooh, 5,000, 6,000. Nice, nice. Okay. There we go. I think they're bidirectional, Dave. I don't think the sprayer orientation matters. As far as I could tell, they work both ways. Like they can spray on things as they come in, or they can spray on things as they go out. I don't think it makes a difference. However, I am thinking, because we're going this direction, maybe it makes more sense to put the sprayers on this side. Or do I just go up and around? This one's definitely on the wrong side. Yeah, let's just go the other way. And then we'll just bring the goop over here. Like so. Okay. Finally. Jeez. Uh-oh. We're gonna need some more foundation. And then for now, I think probably 6 of these will be enough. Of course we're short on glass. At least that's right here. And we're out of circuits too. All right. Took some work, but we got there. I assume 1 sorter for the reds will be enough. I doubt these will consume more than 1.5 a second. Research and research. Hooray! Oh, I didn't put the... Oh. Wait. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, right. The fuel thing is backed up. Right here. So at least for now, we need a storage to grab the refined fuel. Now, the other thing I'm not sure about is if you get... Oh, fuel chamber gen is, it looks like, increased from there, because that says 46.25. Oh, you're right, there are tanks. So that's so weird, because it's not a fluid, so that's why my brain didn't even consider using a different thing. I didn't even think about that.
You built a storage tank. It is more suitable for storing fluid than the storage. Each storage tank can only store one single type of fluid and can be built vertically. However, once it has been removed, all the stored fluid will be devastated.
But it looks like you have to have a belt input. So I have to do that. Cool. Okay. Yay, noticeable advantage for fluid storage. Okay, so that's being stored, and we can put some of that in my inventory. Yeah, like, why does refined oil not show up in this list? You know, it's very strange. But yeah, that's only 4.5 megajoules and plus 30%. But then the proliferated stuff is 5.06 megajoules. So that's showing, because it's in the teal color. And yeah, I can fuel a generator with it. So I basically have infinite fuel now between the hydrogen and the fuel. And now these are running based on the hydrogen inputs. So that's currently the limiting factor. And these are all running, I think, at their full speed, which is not very fast. Yeah, that's a 4-second recipe to make 1 hydrogen. Sweet, okay, but we've got red science running, and now we need to actually pick a science, and then we'll wrap up the YouTube video and take a quick stream break, and then be back. So what science do we want to start with? We could go towards the next tier of belt, twice as fast. We need a special motor for that, though, that we don't have. More storage capacity and Mark III sorters. I don't really need that yet. Titanium smelting. Seems like that's important eventually. Energy storage. I would like that. But that uses things we don't have. Crystal smelting allows us to turn energetic graphite into diamonds. Or, I don't know if that's diamond ore into 2 diamonds. And then crystal silicon. Don't need that yet. This lets me make... what is that called? Photon combiner? I assume that will be important. But not yet. Oh, tier 2 assemblers work faster at 1x instead of 0.75x, but that requires materials I don't have. Proliferator Mark II lets me get green goop, but that requires those crystal things. Ooh, interesting. So it sprays twice as many times. Oh, so you can spray the goop if you're using it to make more goop. That's so ironic. At least I think that's how that'll work. Yeah, 20% extra products, and it has twice as many sprays, so that's a lot better. But the energy consumption goes up even more, so then you start to... Because we calculated with the orange goop, the actual energy per item increase is 15%. With this one, it would probably be even more than that. So energy becomes more important. Deuterium fractionator. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that makes deuterium at a 1% rate. Okay, we can get the graphene, which will need sulfuric acid and energetic graphite. We can make organic crystals. X-ray cracking. Oh, that's definitely the one we want. We already looked at that. That lets me turn refined fuel into... Basically, it lets me switch refined fuel back to energetic graphite, but I get an extra hydrogen out of the process. So I can kind of get free hydrogen at the cost of only refined fuel. And then I have to find something to do with that graphite, which hopefully in most cases I'll end up using it. But like in this case, I wouldn't. Hydrogen fuel rods are insane, 54 megajoules each, but they require titanium and a bunch of hydrogen. And then the super magnetic field generator is like the super motor, and that's like the extra motor. So we're gonna need all those eventually, but yeah, we'll start with X-ray cracking, and that's only gonna take like 3 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a YouTube video there, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.